Hi guys, welcome back to Mark's Stock Review. Hope everybody is having a great day so far. Today's video is going to be on JUMIA Technologies. I'm going to go over a brief overview and some news, some pros and cons, and a final take. And as always, I keep my videos as short as possible, structured, and to the point because I know your time is valuable. So if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up, bell notification. That said, let's get into it. JUMIA Technologies is headquartered in Berlin, Germany, and they are the largest digital e-commerce platform in Africa. They connect sellers with consumers and provide payment services. They serve 1 billion people and 500 million internet users in Africa, and they may end up being a disruptor in that continent. They provide a variety of products, anything from fashion and apparel to home and living to beauty, food delivery, even hotel and flight bookings. And before we move on, I just want to make it clear that I do not currently own shares of JUMIA Technologies at the time of this recording. I want to be transparent and fully disclose that. My last trades do include Hyliion, which I started picking up shares last week. Let's move on to some recent developments. Earlier in October, they announced that they're going to be launching a gaming platform, JUMIA Games, on the entertainment category of the JUMIA Pay app. It's going to be through a partnership with Mondia. They're a tech company that specializes in marketing and distributing digital content. It'll be available through the JUMIA Pay app in 5 African countries. The whole purpose of launching the JUMIA Games is so it can be used as a mechanism to get into the e-commerce and mobile payment space. It's going to be offered as a subscription-based service, which is always a good thing because that's recurring revenue. Plus, it makes financial modeling easier. JUMIA Pay is going to have thousands of games, and the gaming industry as a whole is expected to grow at a compound growth annual rate of 12% until 2025. And be mindful that there's actually 200 million Africans under the age of 35. Okay, let's talk about some reasons to be bullish on JUMIA Technologies. Bullish reason number 1, JUMIA is facilitating a digital transformation in Africa. Where traditional shopping is notoriously difficult, few stores, undeveloped retail, making shopping very difficult. Prices are often very high because of the inefficient distribution channels. With JUMIA, consumers will benefit because prices will be lower due to the competing sellers. Bullish reason number 2 is that e-commerce has barely taken off in Africa. Less than 2% of total retail sales are through e-commerce, per JUMIA's CEO. Bullish reason number 3. The current crisis and the subsequent government regulations has fueled e-commerce in Africa and has acted as a tailwind for JUMIA. Bullish reason number 4 is that they have a first-to-market advantage and they have a chance to develop their brand before Alibaba and Amazon catches up. And so moving forward, they're already going to have an established customer base, and at the very least, there'll be a takeover target. Either way, good for shareholders. To be fair, I also want to mention some cons to investing in JUMIA Technologies. The first one being their financials. There's no clear path to profitability, so that could mean future share dilutions. Also, net income has been getting worse since 2017, and that was before the crisis. Only way to put a positive spin on that is that they are a relatively small growth company, but management will have to attract institutional ownership at some point, from my point of view. And the last financial that I looked at closely was the free cash flow, which is getting worse year to year. So from my point of view, that could be future dilution because the money does have to come from somewhere. And the last negative I'll mention is the infrastructure challenges, specifically the challenges in the last mile delivery. Specifically, that means getting the products from the transportation hub to the customer's doorstep. And that last mile cost happens to be higher in Africa as compared to other parts of the world. And unfortunately, that happens to be the most expensive part of delivery, placing an extra burden on JUMIA Technologies. And that takes us to the final take. It boils down to one thing: the massive growth potential versus management's ability to execute. There's going to be a lot of pressure on management to attract new investors to fuel their cash flow, and to navigate the challenges that lie within the last mile delivery, politics, conflict within a diverse set of countries. And again, I currently don't own shares of JUMIA Technologies, but I would love to hear what you guys have to think about this company, whether you've already bought shares, and if so, what your price targets are. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you in the comments section below. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.